Congratulations, you made it to week 4 of the gospel. In fact, we're going to be talking about how the gospel brings change. Now, have you ever made this statement? I am a mess, right? And maybe for you, you could list a lot of different things of why you consider yourself a mess. Maybe it's an anger problem. Maybe you stretch the truth. Maybe you're addicted to certain things. And let's just face it, you have a laundry list of things that you would really like to change. And maybe this has even been your story. But Justin, I've tried to change, but I just seem to go back to my old self, or I just seem to go back to my old ways, right? Have you ever been there? And how frustrating it is to be like, well, do I give up? Do I give up hope of ever making a change? Well, you're in luck, because the gospel has something to say about that. And really, the gospel can bring change. But let me explain to you what's really going on and why it's so difficult to change. And maybe it's best seen through a graph. This is an iceberg that maybe you've seen or seen on a graph before. But let me explain to you what this is. You see, this is our behavior. This is what we see. This is the anger problem. This is when we stretch the truth. This is the addictive behavior. And we focus sometimes on the behavior, but we fail to understand that, like an iceberg, it's not what you see, but it's what's underneath. And what's underneath the water is really your belief or mindset. You see, this is what you see, but this is what you don't see. You don't see the belief system. You don't see the mindset. All you see is the behavior. So Paul, understanding this is the tension for all humanity, right? This is the tension for Christians. This is the tension for you and I that want to change. And this is what he explains for us to do in Romans 12:2. He says, so do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, his good, pleasing, and perfect will. You see, in order for you and I to make the change that we need to make an unhealthy behavior, or to change an unhealthy behavior, we first have to change our false beliefs or mindsets regarding the behavior. So what mindset is leading you to that behavior? What's leading you to that? What's leading you to that path of anger, or that response of anger? What's leading you to that stretching the truth? And what's that mindset that's keeping you in that addiction? You have to change the mindset before the behavior starts to change. You see, I must address the mindset before I can see change in my life. And your trust in God plays a huge role in this. The Spirit of God plays a major role in this, and the Spirit of God is working on you from the inside out. So it's not about trying to change from the outside in. It's about partnering with the Spirit of God, working on your heart and in your life to change those beliefs and those mindsets so that the behavior can change afterwards.